Oh yeah, what a great day. What a great day to be a Bronco, but also what a great day to be a citizen in the community, the region, and the state, because this is an enormous gift. This is a gift that we're saying we're building a school of medicine here through private funds. We're not using state resources, we don't expect state resources, and we're not diverting state resources from other programs. So this is really this huge, huge gift. And it fills this great need that we have for physicians for the future, both in Michigan and the nation. So I could not be happier. I'm very excited. I'm tempered only by the fact we got a lot of heavy lifting yet to do, and more about that each day.
Do you think that this is something that could become the model, obviously, in a time when the economy is going back and forth, and now you have a situation where you have a school that can do it privately?
Well, we will brand ourselves, at least our initial thinking, as being a medical school of innovation, because medicine and delivery of good quality health care is changing even as we are here now engaged in this conversation. And so the schools of medicine that are going to be there are those that are picking up and constantly challenging, innovating, and changing, and making sure that practitioners that we are preparing are at the top of his or her game. And that's the commitment and that's the goal. And I think that's very clear to us.
When you initially find out that you're getting it, I mean, what is that like? What is the feeling there? How do you go about telling people?
You mean how many circles did I walk around in my office with my head down in a daze? It's a great, glorious feeling. And there's nothing that you can really say that captures that other than to know that it's an affirmation of the university, the quality of work that's gone on here, and a vision for a university and a school of medicine. And it's when people affirm that, there is this enormous sense of pride that we can do this, and we have demonstrated it can be done.
We talked with Bobby Hopewell a little bit about the Kalamazoo Promise. This sort of seems to be a community of giving. Obviously, that expands now into the university. How do those two things work together with this medical school?
Oh, very, very well. I mean, Kalamazoo, nationally, actually in the world, is being recognized as this community that understands that if people have resources to give to others and to support others and to help lift others and to make that possible, the Kalamazoo Promise is just it's one of the reasons I'm here. When I was introduced to the university, I knew about the university, and then I started to discover these other great things that are here. We get a lot of faculty, students who come here not only because they're supported by the Kalamazoo Promise, but they know this is a community that cares about its students and want to do right by them.
How does it work when it comes to the donation? I mean, are you actively seeking things like this? Does it just come up and all of a sudden there it is? How does that process work?
Well, we have engaged in lots and lots, hundreds of conversations with a variety of community groups and regions and all throughout the region. And we have said from the beginning that our commitment to a private, that it will require donations of a size that's large, like we're talking about today, and more to come. So people understand that. We didn't try to be vague about that. We just went out front and said that. Today, what is the good news for us is that media and others who could say, well, show me the money, we could say now, look, here is the first step, okay? And as I said earlier, we're not done yet. Okay? And I know that base of support, continuing base of support is out there. There are others who want to be part of this. They get it, they understand it, and they're committed to the university, state of Michigan, to the region, and to the people.
One final question. It's obvious that since you've been here, you're trying to make this the elite university that we all believe it to be. Tell me a little bit about what it's like to say in the sentence before you're announcing it, Yale, Princeton, they don't have this type of funding.
Well, what I was saying about Yale and Princeton and Harvard is their president's never been in a position to make a statement of a cash gift of this magnitude. And that is very, very special. Now, from the standpoint of being elite, our goal is not necessarily to be elite, it's to do it right, to remember that it's about our students, and to make sure, though, that we are appropriately recognized for the great research university that we are, and that our aspirations are without limits. And that is our responsibility for the people of the state of Michigan to be the very, very best you can be. And we're after that each and every day.